This is such a special place. You drive through the streets of Green Bay, no tall buildings, quaint houses, and then boom, right there in the middle of the neighborhood is iconic Lambeau Field. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Green Bay Packers. Here now is Cam Little out to get us started. And off we go from Lambeau. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Take over at first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Ready up. Strike. Check. Strike. Come on, set. Check, hut.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. From the 22 now, here's the 2nd and 9.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Black shot. Black swap. Hut.
Off the play fake, Love. He's going to go for a big play downfield. Touchdown, Packers. Matthew Golden, 78 yards. And the Packers go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Well, now how about this return? And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at their own 37. They'll start on the ground. ETN. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
Hey, run!
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Hey, kill two!
In motion goes the tight end. Lawrence. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's got this down to the 35. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Jaguars, first down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Jacksonville.
Straight ahead, ETN. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
Jaguars, first down.
11.
24-yard gain on the
Now they'll throw it with Lawrence.
Jaguars, first down.
This is caught. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
First and goal, Jacksonville.
Lawrence on the sneak. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Jags are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And shoves him off at the 20. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time out, let me repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And now Love going to change things up. On play action, they'll throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
On play action. Love to throw. Looking for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Well, your first drive of the first quarter, you get it down there, try to fire it in the end zone, and big-time deflation on that play.
No doubt about it. They're moving and grooving and getting into position, and this is not the ending that they saw on this drive, is it? They had things going their way.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. These two teams all tied after one. The Jags with the football to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Safe right.
They go play action with Lawrence. To the right side and complete to Thomas.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
Hey, 13 loose.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
And the Jaguars.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. And he'll get it out near the 35, right at the 34 here.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 34-yard.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Lawrence going to throw again. Etienne bringing in another one. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. It looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. At that time, they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
Let's go.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
Now Lawrence to throw. He'll drop this one off with Etienne. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
That's good.
Hey, go, let's go. It's on.
Now Lawrence. He completes it to Hunter. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
Brings up second and 2 at the Packers' 20-yard line.
Go. Same threat. Easy. Read a 40.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
Hey, line. 11. Done. That's on. Go.
From the gun, it's Lawrence. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again. Now a first and 10 at the 11.
23. Hey, Ginger, touch. Here we go.
But to throw again is Lawrence. Now he'll tuck this and run. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Here's second and 2 now from the 3. Now receiver in motion left. Touchdown Jaguars. Jacoby Myers in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jaguars go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points.
His kick is good.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Green jack. Strike. Check. Cut.
Final play of the half. Love. He's going to try and go deep again. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. There he goes, right side. He will take this all the way. Touchdown. And people still trying to get back to their seats from the concession stand here at the start of the third quarter, and boom, we got points on the board.
And you just identified why the bulk of stadiums have increased presence in the concession areas, right? TVs, loudspeakers, so people can still follow the game. And right now, they're bummed out that they missed that big return to start this half.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Once again, it's Jacobs. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. Play fake. Here's Love. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave them with a third down.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on second down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for it first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on third. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And that will force a turnover on downs. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Now ETN to start the drive. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
They'll try and set up the screen to ETN. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's third down. So nothing there on the screen that time.
That means all that great acting they tried on offense went for naught, didn't it? Because you have to try and influence them. Make them think that you're doing something else. Make them think that they can get to the passer by letting them by and then setting up the screen and getting downfield. Didn't happen at all. Give a lot of credit to the defense for not tumbling to that one.
They chalk that one up as a gain of 34 on third down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a first and 10.
Red on red. Hey, son, hey, son.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Quay Walker. And into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown. So that potentially a turning point here this third quarter. A 2-score lead down to 1 now following the pick six.
And that had to be the message at halftime for this defense, delivered and accepted. We need to go out there and make something happen.
Extra point from McManus is good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
So both teams trade touchdowns, and the third is worth through 3 quarters of play. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock, and this is second and less than a yard. They'll run. This is Bashal Tootin. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring it up a key third down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key third down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. In motion, the tight end. Lawrence will throw. That is incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Go, let's go. Hey,
Fourth down. Here's Lawrence. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jags come up empty on fourth down. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position.
On the double.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. First and 10 here.
Yellow, 43. Hut.
They'll run right here with Jacobs. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Love, they go play action now. This complete to the tight end, Tucker Kraft. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Go ultra. Hut.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15.
Ultra. 62 blaster.
And the Packers, first down.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Josh Jacobs taking it in from 14 yards out. And the Packers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Now McManus to tack on the extra point. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter.
Ties the game, 21 apiece. Brandon McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, go. Hey, Soko, here we go.
Here's Lawrence to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
What we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks. And that's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
The Lambeau faithful making as much noise as they can. It's 3rd down.
Here we go.
Here's Lawrence. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver trying to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Here's Lawrence. Open man, this is Brenton Strange, the tight end. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
What a call right there. That is so well executed offensively, a massive play in this game. And now all of a sudden, they are in field goal range. And with a chance to walk out of here winners. Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. Now 2nd and 4. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. The noise is getting deafening. Here's 3rd down and 3.
Hey, run. Hey, Denver, go, let's go, go. 11.
Lawrence. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
And I know they would have loved to have had a touchdown there to give them some cushion. But now, kick the field goal. Get the lead. Let your defense bring you home. Show some faith in those guys on the other side of the ball.
All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
This is 1st and 10.
Check view. Set, ready.
Now Love. A throw left side. It's hauled in by Golden. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Strike. Let's go now. Ready.
Love looking to throw it. Short throw. He's got Kraft. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Final minute. One timeout remaining. 1st and 10. Love. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Set. 10 black. Hey, full fury. Set.
Here's Love. Oh, that'll be incomplete. He took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
45. Ultra. Set.
Now Love. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Brings up 4th down.
What a game we were treated to in this one. And on that final play, they had a chance. They had the ball just beyond.
From the automotive capital of the world, we get a look at a venue that pays homage to that industry. Welcome to Ford Field here in Detroit, Michigan. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Green Bay Packers and the Detroit Lions.
The city just made it sweet. People diabetic. They mouth you full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Walking New Orleans with the etiquette. LA yelling. Second bad, but somebody gotta do it. Come on, put up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn the TV off, turn the TV off.
Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And we're off in Detroit. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Ready?
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
No gain on the play. Second and
Play action. Love.
the 35-yard line.
On target to Musgrave. And he's tackled for a short gain. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by T.J. Reed. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Detroit. Just trying a little bit too hard to get that 3rd down conversion. Brock wanted so badly to keep that opening series going, and that one cost him.
Yeah, I think it's less, Kate, in this case about the throw and much more about crediting the defense who was ready and willing to be opportunistic, not just knock that ball away.
Yeah.
They wanted to take advantage of that opportunity, and they jumped on it.
Point after up and good from Bates. The Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4. Looking quickly, trying to get set.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Love now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. 6-yard gain on the play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
It's a gain of 6.
Here we go.
First down, Packers.
On the handoff, here's Jacobs. And he hits the lane for 9 into enemy territory.
Taken down at the
So the hurry up here.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
It's a gain of 2.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Packers, first down.
Throwing on 1st down, Love. Buying some time left. Going deep here for the end zone. He has the catch, but no, he can't get down in bounds. Oh, Brock, it was nearly a touchdown. But they're going to say it's incomplete. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Hey, here we go. Cut.
Back to the air, Love. Escapes the pocket. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Offense up to the line fast.
38-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Air it out on 3rd. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Zach Cunningham comes up with it. That deficit, and that's nothing, Brock. They are right in this game, but they'll make it fun like they keep hurting their cause with these interceptions.
Play smart, not scared. That's a mantra that the Colts and Tom Moore and Peyton play smart football, not scared to make a mistake. And right now, he is just making way too many mistakes.
1st and 10 from the 32. Running back motions right. Goff taken right to the air. Has a man downfield. It's Laporta. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. Bates tacks it on the extra point. And the Lions drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Packers nothing.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. And off to Jacobs to start the drive. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Was taken down by Kirby Joseph. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Jacobs again on 2nd 10. Makes a tackle. He's still going. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49. Offensive line fast.
The Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Going to the ground again on 1st. It's a gain of 3 for him, and that brings up 2nd and 7. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Watch it. Sit. Check right. Ready.
Let's curry and Love. And the Lions are there to bring him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
And he's tackled for no gain.
What an excellent job there by the defense. Once he gets out on the move, to be able to corral and contain him and not give up any yards. So often a unit can't keep that contained, and a play like that will go for a big gain.
These two NFC North teams have played one so far. Our score, 14-0. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Back and beginning the 2nd quarter. Lions in possession. They got this after forcing a punt at the end of 1. To the air on 1st down. Here's Goff. Short pass ball in. And they will finally catch up to him. Just a second before he can reach that 40. It's 16 yards on that play. And he's good for a Detroit 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Quay Walker in to pick it off.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
On the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10.
Check hut. Smith. Jump yellow. 43.
Running right. Here's Jacobs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Looking quickly here.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now Love on the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the 1st half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
To the left, that's pulled in by Golden. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it.
Gain of 12 yards.
They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Love from the gun. Escape, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. Working quickly here.
10 cycles.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd down.
Love out of the shotgun. Throw left side to Watson. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still brought not enough to avoid 3rd down.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and
2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. Stick around. Some more from Ford Field on its way. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Ready.
Shotgun now for Love. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down. Now it's Brandon McManus to attempt this Packers field goal. It's a 38-yarder from the left hash. McManus sends it through. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
They facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room. They will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Here comes Williams on the return. Making some progress here. And he's well across the 45, almost all the way to midfield before going out.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on the short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
He's looking for his back. Jameer Gibbs there. So that brings up 2nd down. From the gun, Goff. And he's got Khalif Raymond. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. A pickup there of 39. And the Lions have a 1st down.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain, turning it into an explosive play.
We'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down. Offense in the hurry up here. This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Big.
And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions get more points to end the lopsided first half. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they paid the price over and over and over again.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for 1st down.
Let's go. Ready?
Throwing, it's Love. He's got Watson. He's going to be a yard shy of the 1st as they force him out after the gain of 9. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and
Love looking to pass. Oh no, they get him yet again. Arthur Millette with the INT. And the Lions Might be able to get some points late after the interception.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie. Right, just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his third interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
First down from the 42.
Cut. 20. Cut.
Shotgun snap here to go. That one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's second down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter the throw.
Has it downfield working the left. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
2 for 1. 2 for 1.
Out of the shotgun, gone. And he will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions get more points to end a lopsided first half. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play. They just exposed them.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half. On now is McManus to kick this away. Here comes Williams on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
Cut. What's up?
Let's start on the ground with Gibbs. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Brought down by Quinn Walker.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Could lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Back to Gibbs now on second. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold it right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
At the 31. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Cut. 180.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. It's on target to Williams. Gets it to the 15. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions grow the lead coming out of halftime. Ooh, baby, Brock. This one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
The kicker on for the
Bates
extra
now
point.
for the point after. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Handoff here to Jacobs. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and
Play fake, gets love. Bails out of the pocket quick. That hit affected that throw. It sails out of bounds, incomplete.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
10 black, red, cycle, mega. Ready?
Throw here, 3rd down. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. Brought in inside the 20. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers start the second half with some needed points.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers will trail by 25.
Packers 10. Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Here's a counter give to Gibbs. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions keeping the pedal floored and adding 6 more. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that's exactly what the doctor ordered.
Point after up and good for Bates. And the Lions continue piling onto this lead.
Packers 10.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned. So they'll bring this out to the 35. Nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Here, ready.
Jacobs running behind center. And he is stopped as he reaches that 36-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Lloyd running dead ahead. He's going to bring this down to their 35. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a 1st down, that's a bonus.
35-yard line.
Opposite, green, ready.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run. Goes to the hurry up here.
A loss of the guard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Love now to throw.
37-yard line.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the 2nd straight play drop, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. It's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Set, ready. Big steel, black. Black ultra. Smash, smash, cut.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's taken down at the 30.
Feet knives, Kate. Feet knives, they so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Love throwing on fourth. Cut down the field, Golden. He gets this down to the 13-yard line. That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the fourth. It's the Packers with the football and a chance to do some window dressing here in the fourth. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Hey, no steal. Ready, set.
Hand off here to Lloyd. And they take this in for the score. The Packers putting up points in a game decided. Marshawn Lloyd with a touchdown. McManus on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Packers will trail by 25.
Packers 17. McManus to kick off.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Here comes Williams on the return. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
1st and 10. At their own 33-yard line.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Drive begins with Gibbs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Loss of a yard. Brings up
They go play action with Goff.
at the 33-yard line.
To the right and hauled in by Laporta. And that tackle stops him after a solid game.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's your bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
3rd down run by Gibbs. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. So I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Black 20. Super one. Super one.
They'll empty the backfield, motion him right. On 1st down, it's gone. That one doesn't find its man, incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It's going to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
DC.
On 2nd and 10, Goff. Go left side, and St. Brown has it. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Lions on the favorable end of this blowout. 3rd and just 2 to go. Running for the marker, it's Gibbs. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. That one gains 7. And he is good for a Detroit first down.
Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Maverick. White 20. What's that?
They're going to pass it here. Complete to Raymond. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
180. Maverick wall.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. And we shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown. The Lions keep running away with this. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions grow their lead yet again.
Lions 49, Packers 17.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
On the give, it's Lloyd. Through the defense it goes. Room to burn. Hits the 20. And it won't matter in the end, but nevertheless, he's in for the late touchdown. The Packers making the scoreboard look a touch better. Marshawn Lloyd with the touchdown. McManus on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Packers will trail by 25.
Packers 24. Brandon McManus.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Here comes Williams on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. He'll head out of bounds on the return.
We go from sorry inside, they're ready to grab them. They get to the front. I want the money, the cash, the moolah, the bag.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Go, tonight. White 20. 17. What's that?
Off to the air now. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner. And throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three. I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
2 for 1.
Goff on 3rd. Short pass brought in. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Trying to set this up quick.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
Throwing again. Here's Goff. That one complete to St. Brown. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. And they keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down.
1st down. 1st and 10.
Gonna throw again. Goff. Fits it through the middle. And he'll add to their lead on the final play of the game as he's in for the touchdown. The Lions continue piling it on here in the 4th. So it's 1 for the win column for the Lions. And partner, I know you took down plenty of division. It's the only fan-owned franchise here in the NFL. And tens of thousands of those fans have their cheeseheads on and have filled the stands of historic Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Atlanta Falcons and the Green Bay Packers. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, to get this one going. And away we go from Wisconsin. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
52. Ready.
Here's Josh Jacobs get his first look on the ground. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 4.
Steal.
It's now
Just steal.
2nd and 6.
Play action. Love. Look at that power. Deep left side. Cut at the 20-yard line. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers take a 6-0 lead right away. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Brandon McManus on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is McManus to kick this away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. In for the tackle, that's Lucas Van Ness.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Penix working from the gun. Throw left side is caught by Pitts. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's a Falcon first down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 21 yards. And the Falcon first down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
1st and 10, around to Robinson. And they'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring out 2nd and 1.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
60 Eagle.
From the shotgun, Penix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense to the line fast.
It's 3rd down. 3rd and
Third down, it's Penix. Passing downfield, working the left. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line.
And the Falcons, first down. 24-yard gain on the play. First down, Falcons.
Penix now on first down. Finds him over the middle. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. And gain 11 on that play. And that is good enough for Atlanta. First down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Here we go. Hawk 7, let's go.
From the gun, it's Robinson. And he has enough room to gain about 4. Offense in the hurry up here.
16-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
On second down, Robinson. Danced away from one tackle, but not able to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play.
It's a gain of a yard.
Penix on third down. That one complete to Pitts. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
It's a gain of 8. That's another Falcons first down.
Penix here from the gun. They can touchdown here, but they cannot connect. So that's going to send them back to the line for second and goal.
Leads to second and goal.
Let's go.
To the air with Penix. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons finish off their opening drive. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. It will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
It's Keyshawn Nixon with the return. This makes it up to the 25.
Take over first down 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. First and 10.
Ready.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be second and 5. Working quickly here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
On second down, Jacobs. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
A gain of a yard brings up third and 3.
Hey, ready?
Love now off the play action. Flush down out to his left. That's the line. Love fumbled it. But it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They've got a first to begin the frame. On the handoff, here's Jacobs. And he's going to pay off his first down run with a nice pickup of 9. Working quickly here.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
Here's Jacobs again on second down. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. They get 27 on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down. Offense in the hurry up here.
10 cycles.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Ultra. Ready.
Going to the ground again on first. Next snap coming inside the red zone. Brock, he picks up 9 on the play. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
97. Shot. 17.
Second and a yard.
Ready.
At the 15.
They stick with Jacobs. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take a second quarter lead. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, kid. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Here's Carter on the return. All right, so we'll get this up to about the 30 before he goes out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Will be yard at most there, and it's 2nd down. He goes to the hurry up here. Throwing Penix. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. 3rd and long for him here. That's caught for the 1st. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Throwing now on 1st down. Penix completes. It's Bijan Robinson. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. Penix on 1st down. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered kid on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. For a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It goes to the hurry-up offense here. Fourth down, here's Penix. That's caught beyond the marker. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Only a minute and 57 seconds left between us and halftime at this point. More from Lambeau after this. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
19, Charger, 19,
Robinson on the inside give. Got some room to work. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're in the 1st and goal. Robinson is in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Gonzalez now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons tie things up at 14. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Returnable from the 1. They'll have a long field ahead of him, partner, as he's wrapped up shy of the 15.
At their own 13-yard line.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Come on, ready?
Hand off to Jacobs to start the drive. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Jesse Bates getting up for the stop that time. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
It's a gain of 5.
Play fake, gets Love. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. That's grabbed inside the 30. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers get some late points and the lead.
For thing you do as a quarterback. The first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is McManus to kick this away. Here's Carter on the return. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Here's Robinson, start the drive. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Penix. Dumps it off to Robinson. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brian, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion or a premium in this league.
And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here. On 1st down, here's Penix. Back to Pitts it goes. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Offensive line fast.
That's another Falcons first down.
From the red zone now. And this is going to go incomplete in the end zone. Running it all right there. And we've got to regroup for 2nd down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, but throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach.
Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons earn the chance to tie before halftime. Gonzalez now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Falcons tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
Only 17 seconds left for them as they begin this drive.
Down, set.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. The Packers take their first time out. 1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Love from the gun. Getting out to his left. That's caught. Tucker Kraft. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They get the timeout called. We've got 5 seconds remaining in the half. Looking to throw. Quick slant into the hands of Golden. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. On the return, here's D. Alford. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Going trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10. Starting the half with Robinson. And getting 4 yards before he stops, Brock. It's 2nd down. Offense in a hurry up here. Robinson again here on second. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Working quickly here.
A gain of 6. And the Falcons first down.
Penix working from the gun. Got a man, it's Drake London. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's another Falcons first down. A gain of 21 yards.
From the shotgun, Penix. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches. But that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
2nd and 10, Penix to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle came at the last moment to save the first, didn't it? That sets up 3rd and short from the 37. And again, it's Penix. Hits him on the out route. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Working quickly here.
That's another Falcons.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Penix to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
19 Tigers, go!
3rd down, it's Penix. That one complete to Pitts. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
And the Falcons first down.
Hand off Matt Robinson. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Falcons take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Extra point is good by Gonzalez. And the Falcons break that tie and now lead by 7. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Ready. 60 reps. Set.
Jacobs running behind center. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
No gain on the play.
Hut.
Going run again with Jacobs. They stuck with him and got the same result. He is stopped at the line once again to quickly bring up 3rd down.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Ready. Triple. 38. Hex blue. 32. 22 needle. Strike. Ready.
Throwing his love on 3rd. Rolling left behind. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
This one down right at the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Go! 19 Cardinals.
From the gun, it's Robinson. His charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards. Goes to the hurry up here.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
Penix looking to pass.
2nd and 7.
Right side, reeled in by Pitts. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. So 20 yards on that play. And that's a Falcon first down.
First down. It's a gain of 20. first down.
Throwing Penix into the hands of Pitts. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Packers' 41-yard line.
So we're through 3 here. It's the Falcons with the football. They're leading, but not by a ton. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Running here with Bijan. And that tackle came at the last moment to save the first, didn't it? That sets up 3rd and short from the 37.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Another carry for Robinson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense up to the line fast.
And the Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Penix now on 1st down. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
On 2nd down, Robinson. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd.
Looking to throw. Guess who? Pitts has another. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's another Falcons first down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
First and 10, a run to Robinson. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yeah, no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd down. Offensive line fast.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Packers' 12-yard line.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Falcons feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Staying with Robinson. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up 3rd down. They've got to keep moving quick here.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
He'll look to throw it. He brings it in. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's 4th down now. The Packers take their first time out. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
The kick by Gonzalez is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. First and 10.
Ultra.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
34-yard line.
Ultra.
A
Go
7-yard
ultra.
pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Hey, check mega.
Play action. Love. Taken in by Luke Musgrave. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
And the Packers first down.
Here we ready.
Handoff here to Jacobs. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Takes the handoff, now Love.
37-yard line.
Hauled in by Musgrave. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
And down he goes. The Falcons defense gets it done. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, 2nd. Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see. Here's 2nd and 19.
Watch out.
Love out of the shotgun. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's really one of the only things this offense couldn't afford to see happen, Brock. It's 4th and long. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. They've got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is 4th down.
Edo blue. Check down. Ready?
Desperation time here. Going all the way to the end zone here. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Xavier Watts picks it.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
On the set.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Go.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
They're going to pass it here. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released.
He's got it deep downfield. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. The outcome's decided here, but we got a timeout with 2 seconds on the clock so they can think it over before their final play. All right, one more snap to play here.
First down.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Penix on 1st down. He's looking deep once again. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. Along the right sideline, there's space. There he goes, pick 6, touchdown Green Bay.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
And now for the point after, and crucially to bring things within a field goal. And it's up and good, and they'll get one last tally in the final act of this ball game. So the Falcons will fly home with a win on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckles.
If you're a freeway fan, we're just east of the 405. One of the modern jewels of the NFL. Beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Los Angeles Rams. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. We welcome you. That's the punter, Ethan Evans, to get this started. Off we go here in Inglewood. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard
line. Josh, 17. Claw, steal, check, steal. Here we go, set. 45, ready.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he'll get about 5. From the 21, here's 2nd and 5.
The 21-yard line.
Let's go. Blue, 30, check.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
Brought down in the 26. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and inches.
On play action, Luck. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And the Rams are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
The 3rd down pass.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Set. 280. 32. 0.
To throw right away is Stafford. He'll find his tight end. It's Kobe Parkinson. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 40-yard line.
First carry here for Kyron Williams. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They'll call it a gain of 13. Good for a Rams first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Set. Go 20.
Double right.
They'll go again here with Williams. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 6.
Ready. Blue 60.
Stafford. There's a short one taken in by Higbee. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's 3rd and 2.
Set.
Working out of the gun, Stafford. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11.
The lady. Look at him.
Throwing, Stafford. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. Tyler Higbee was the intended receiver.
Now 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down.
And it was really the pressure that threw that play off, Mike. I mean, he tries to counter the blitz by going to the quick game, which is fine, but it just seemed like they weren't necessarily on the same page and results in a drop.
Double right. Set. 250. What do you hot?
Throwing again is Stafford. Quick slant into the hands of Smith. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
20.
It's a gain of 6.
Alert.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Ready, hot.
Stafford now on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they turn it over on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
He's up the sideline to the 25. And he'll be out of bounds up at the 30-yard line. 18 yards, and a great way to start the drive. It's a 1st down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around, so continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Watch out now. 50, check, pinch. Strike, check. Let's go now. Set.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
12, 10. Clock up. Blue striker. Set.
Now Love. Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again.
And this is a great example of what can happen when you play complementary football. The back end holds up nicely in coverage, and then that front seven is able to wreak havoc and put an end to this play.
On fourth down, the Packers turn it over to Daniel Whelan to punt. Xavier Smith is deep for L.A. This brought in out past the 20. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. On first down, it's Stafford. He's got his man, Devontae Adams. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And the Rams, first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They run over center with Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Go 20! Hey, red! White!
From the shotgun, it's Stafford. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
And their offensive struggles just continue. First half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
On third down, Stafford. Open man, right side. He's got it. They go here. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
That's good for our Rams. First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They'll run it with Williams. He'll carry this one inside the 20, into the red zone. Give them 8 on that
He
carry.
was brought down by Evan Williams. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Stafford now on 2nd down. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's 2 set downs. He picked up the first down.
That's another Rams first down.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. He pulls it in around the 5. Here's 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's the give up the middle with Williams. Good blocking, and he's in. Kyron Williams. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Makes the score Rams 7, Packers nothing.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Bo Melton on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
ground. It's Jacobs to start the drive. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They go play action with Love. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Here's 3rd and 7. From the gun, it's Love. That one caught. He finds Golden. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime.
Here we go. Set.
Love to throw it on 1st down. That is pulled in at the 5. And he will score. Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Packers.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
On the return, this is Blake Corum. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Go 20!
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And they'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. Trayvon Diggs in on the tackle. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, Stafford. This one complete to Atwell. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this 2nd quarter. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
Set! 280! Hey, give me radar.
From the gun, here's Stafford. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. A touchdown apiece, 7-7 the score as we begin half number 2. On the return, here comes Corum. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. The drive begins with a run by Williams. That's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 from the 33.
It's a gain of 7.
Here's Stafford.
Brings up second and 3.
Here's tight end in the middle of the field to Tigby. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, L.A.
At the 44-yard line.
A give, and here comes Williams. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
To throw is Stafford. Open man, downfield, it is Adams. And he will score. Devontae Adams. Touchdown, L.A. Extra point drive forthcoming. It's up and through. And the Rams will move out to a 14-7 lead. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. Melton now to return. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
On the deck. 43 set. Set.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. So from the 26-yard line, here's second down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3.
On play action, Love. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick six, but he does set up the offense with first and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
To the goal line and in. Ozy Parkinson. Touchdown, Rams. That is a dream scenario. The offense hands the ball first and goal. A great game. Take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
Nevis, good on the extra point. And the Rams will take a 21-7 lead. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. They'll run with Jacobs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Second
Off play
and
action.
10.
He'll set up to throw.
35-yard line.
Looking for his tight end there, but let him too far. That's an incompletion.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
Let's go to the left side and take it in by Golden. Here's first and 10.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Packers.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Right back to Golden. He's got it again.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
First down, Green Bay.
On first and 10, here's Love. That one reeled in by Golden. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the folks from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Throwing is Love. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
A loss of 6 yards. It's second down.
Hurry!
What to do now as they come up on second and long.
Get you to blaster! Right, check, pin! Hut!
Love. Quick slant into the hands of Golden. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but still going to leave them with third down.
It's a gain of 11. And it's third.
Here's Love to throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
Smith red. Here we go. Yellow, set.
They'll go for it. Run. That's incomplete. Daring ball on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10.
And middle.
To throw is Stafford. To the outside, it's brought in by Adams. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. 13 yards to start that drop. And a quick first down.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
Parkinson in motion. On again, it's Williams. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
37-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a second down and 7 from the 37. Stafford. I'll throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And it's going to be third down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Third and 7.
Set. Go 20.
Working out of the gun, Stafford. He gets it into the hands of Atwell. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
It's fourth down.
On fourth down, Stafford. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Alert! 11. Omaha, ready to move. White.
Throwing again is Stafford. Nakua snags it over the middle. They're going to work this down inside the 45. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. That one gives him a first down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Stafford to throw again. To the left side, and Adams has it. And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 32-yard line.
59! Stay 50, stay 50.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Now it's second and 1. Now it's Williams. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
Just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
On first down, right back to Williams. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. A gain there of 11. Good for a Rams first down.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed it the most.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10.
Middle. Yellow lady. Yep, hurry.
It's another run here for Williams. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9 at the Packers' 14-yard line.
So it's a win here for the Rams. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout
It's a venue in a city that's seen more NFL history than just about anyone else. Welcome to Lambeau Field in the heart of Green Bay. Up next, it's our main event between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Green Bay Packers. Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And here we go from Lambeau. It's Keyshawn Nixon with the return. And he pushes them up to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Offense in the hurry up here.
And the Packers first down.
Opposite, green.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ready?
First down, and they go right back to it. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Looking quickly here.
To the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Takes the handoff, now Love. Running quick there, and they bring him to the turf. Working quickly here.
38.
7-yard loss. Brings up third down.
John, 17. Black swap. Hut.
Third and long. Here's Love. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up fourth down. Hearing him flipping through, Brock, that certainly wasn't in the offense's opening script. But if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, defensively, that was a week of practice and planning visualized and executed in real time.
And that's well into the end zone, so a missed chance to stick them near the goal line. Instead, they're going to have the ball at the 20. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. No run here with Amarion Hampton. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Offense in the hurry up here.
A loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the 19-yard line.
On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards. These guys better change up what they're doing on the ground here, Brock, because this defense has seen right through it these last couple of plays.
Yeah, we bang the drum all the time for staying on schedule. This is the epitome of being off schedule.
Third and long for him here. Rolling out to his left. Downfield, and he has McConkey. To the house. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Let McConkey with a touchdown. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Nixon now to return it. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Ready.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Go ultra.
It's a gain of 7. brings up 2nd and 3.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Goes to the hurry up here.
Gain of 6. Let's go for a Packers first down.
Love now on 1st and 10. He rolls to his right. Gets it downfield, on target to Watson. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. First down now, ball at the 33.
First down.
Check view.
First
Come on,
and 10
set.
at the 33-yard line.
Jacobs running behind center. He gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Benjamin St. Just getting up to end that play.
At the 32-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up
Play
2nd
action,
and
Love. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that brings up 4th and long. Now it's Brandon McManus to attempt this Packers field goal. All spotted on the left hash, 49 yards out.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Here's Hampton to open the drive. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8, 2nd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
Herbert, quick out wide, complete. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
9 yards.
21.
And the Chargers first down.
Hey, go
A gain of 9 yards. And the Chargers first down.
And they just get the play off. And that is how our first quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. 1 quarter away so far. 7-3 is our score. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Charger football. They still have 10 to go here. It's 2nd down. Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. He's thrown deep to the left side. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, but it just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Let's go.
On 3rd down, Herbert. Forced out to his right. And this is another incompletion. Couldn't find Rondé Gadsden the second on that throw. So that brings up 4th and long.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this.
5-9. Taylor tight. Let's go. Set.
They snap it to Herbert. And he had it, but no, can't complete the process of the catch, and they wind up turning it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge next time the ball comes his way.
They blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Brought down back at the 45-yard line.
Hey, check, yellow, lining. Ready?
Here's Jacobs again on second down. This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another loss. That's 2 in a row. They've got third down now coming up.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the old lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over him.
He's on the quick hitter. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
He signals for the fair catch and brings it in.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's first and 10.
Set. Copy.
Into the gun. Here's Hampton. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Goes to the hurry-up offense here.
No gain on the
Motion the tight end over.
second and 10.
Here's Herbert. He's got Quentin Johnson complete. Up to the races, middle of the field. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers grow their lead just before halftime. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers drive their lead to 11.
14. Packers 3.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away.
For the Chargers.
Nixon now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Packers getting set here. First and 10.
Come on. Ready, set.
Love from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Pressure's there, and the Chargers got him. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
Second and 15 at the 20-yard line.
Black shot. Hut.
Love out of the shotgun. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Turning to Jacobs on third. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
27 yards. And the Packers first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Going to the ground again on first. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line. Offense to the line fast.
Ready.
Now Love on the play fake. Taken in by Luke Musgrave. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Chargers territory.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Kate, it's pretty clear, isn't it? It's this constant pressure that this defense has imposed on this offense to keep them out of rhythm and build up this lead. This offense is not going to offer a comeback if this quarterback continues to run for his life.
Oh, baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. That's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line.
Lion, lion, lion.
We send a man in motion. On the play fake, it's Herbert. He beams one deep right side. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. That is one of the longest throws we have or probably will see in this contest, partner. It's too bad it wound up in the hands of the defense on the interception.
You know, Kate, when I see throws like this, I see images of Bo Jackson back in the day as a Kansas City Royal throwing Harold Reynolds out from the warning track. 300 feet in the air. He hummed that baseball to gun down the runner at home plate. The difference here in football, yeah, you throw that ball up, that DB's also got to run.
This is caught inside the 15. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. On now is McManus to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Ready.
Going to Harris to start the half. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Offense in the hurry up here.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 35.
This is Harris on 2nd down. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Devontae Wyatt finishing that play off.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. They're just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
59.
Herbert now off the play fake. Look at that power, deep left side. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
On 4th down, they snap it to Herbert. That one's good to McConkey. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Shotgun give to Hampton. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Packers side of the field. Looking quickly here. Herbert from the gun. That one's complete. Amari on Hampton. And this makes it to around the 43-yard line. Tackle made by Trayvon Diggs.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Herbert now to throw on 3rd. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! You gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Chargers, 1st down. An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, Chargers.
All set to go now from the 35.
Set.
1st and 10. Here's Hampton. He has room past the 25. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
Okay, way up here in the booth, can you smell it? Can you smell it? That running back is smelling the end zone. He gets him down there to the 2. You know he wants to finish it.
Just need 2 more yards that they couldn't get on that last play. Here's first and goal. Hampton takes it in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Nixon now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Green Bay offense to the line now. First and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
And off to Jacobs to start the drive. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
That's good for a Packers first down.
They stick with Jacobs. And no question he won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on first down.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line.
This is the end of the third quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter. Offense is set. This is second and 2.
Set. Hut.
Going run again with Jacobs. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down.
No gain on the play.
Here he is on third and short. Headed out right. Making the call himself. Pickup of 2 here. That's good for a Green Bay first down.
It's an excellent job of getting away from trouble, Kate. You know, it's about protecting yourself at times as a quarterback. Get the gain, get the first down, and get out of bounds. Not exactly the way you draw it up, but no one's going to come away disappointed by that end result.
Here we go. Hut.
Trying the inside hand off to Lloyd. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Working quickly here.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Fight. Blue check. Smith red.
To the air with Love. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Come on, set. Fury. Yellow, switch. Yellow. Ready?
Throwing his Love on third. He has the first over the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Lloyd running dead ahead. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down. Offense in the hurry up here.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Takes the handoff now low. Throw left side, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
That's caught for the first. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
Red, cycle, black swap. Set.
First down throw, here's Love. Has it in close. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
That's another Packers first down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Ready.
Stick it in the air. Love. Escapes out to the left. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down. So they fire for the end zone on first down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on second and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming as a fan, as a defensive coordinator.
And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers get it back to within 2 possessions. Well, Brock, it wasn't hard to see why they boxed on that play fake. Even our camera operator was fooled into thinking it was a run, but certainly made it easier to connect on that touchdown pass.
And that's all about the attention to details, Kate. Really is. The offensive line getting their pads down. The running back and quarterback at that mesh point, making it look exactly like a run. You do the details on the front end, the play-action game, rewards follow on the back end.
On now is McManus to kick this away. On the return, here comes Davis. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Chargers up by 11. Chargers getting set. First and 10.
Set. Ready. Drop. Set.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. It's complete. Oh, my. They left him wide open downfield. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers making a 3-score game in the 4th. Matt McConkey with a touchdown.
Every touchdown's got its own story, but for me, Kate, that one's all about courage. Courage of that receiver to run all the way across the field. Courage of the quarterback to know it's going to take a little extra time. That courage paid dividends for 6.
Dicker on now for the PAT. The point after splits the upright. And the Chargers push their lead to 18. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Nixon now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. Packers getting set here. First and 10.
Yellow, line. Here, hut.
On the give, it's Lloyd. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. To the pace here as the clock continues to run.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Again, a run with Lloyd. And that one doesn't get him much, even maybe a yard. It's third down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of a yard on the play.
Love now, off the play action. On the move, headed right. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. As they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. The Packers send out their punting unit. And he's been getting all of it every time out. And he gets it away from his end zone. Starts his return from the 23. some nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position.
180. Cut. Five nine. Ready.
They're going to pass it here. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Trayvon Diggs has got it. Will take possession at the opposing 35-yard line after he goes out on the return.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. He'll make those obstacles.
He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Throws to the hurry up here.
A loss of 11. It's 2nd and 21.
Ultra.
At the Chargers' 46-yard line.
Check, strike. Ready.
Shotgun now for Love. Complete on the slant to Watson. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Christian Watson with the touchdown. Well, Brock, even with it being possibly the most popular route for teams to go to, sometimes you get it on the slants, you find yourself with a gap to turn it into much more, including what we just saw, 6 points.
All this time on task between you and I together, why do you think it's the most popular route?
Easy for the QB?
Yeah, I mean, short distance, easy for the QB, and it's also great versus man or zone. There really is not a defense that you can employ out there when you execute it right and you execute it on time. The big plays, and sometimes like this, touchdowns will follow.
Good work so far. He's got room. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10.
21. Set. 180.
They've got a man in motion. They bring Johnston in motion.
Go. Set.
1st and 10. Here's Herbert. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Looking for his wide receiver there. So 2nd down coming up.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Lasers this one deep down the middle. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Go.
On 3rd down, Herbert. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. No luck finding his receiver that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or 2, and 3rd downs critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Count it. Hey, count it. 5-9.
On 4th down, here's Herbert. Absolutely fires this one right side. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Packers are stopped on the return on the final play of this game. So the Chargers take this one on the road. Well, as they celebrate to the boos of
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we've joined you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Philadelphia Eagles. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go from South Philly. For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 32-yard line.
Smash! Let's go! Ready!
On the ground, here's the first carry for Marshawn Lloyd. And he'll get forward for a couple. Zach Barr, the all-pro, makes the stop.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 7. Another run here with Lloyd. Finding room across midfield. A terrific run there, all the way down to the 30-yard line. A big gainer for Green Bay. 35 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Ready!
Off the play fake. Here's Love.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in 2nd and long. You can catch your breath.
And he will get into the end zone. Marshawn Lloyd. Touchdown, Green Bay. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here comes a return from the 5. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. We go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line. From the 43, here's 2nd and a yard.
Good, set.
Here's Hurts. That's caught. It's the tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete. They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
That one caught by Smith. And he's he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
First down.
Hey, easy,
First and 10 at the
Great,
14-yard line.
Again, Hurts. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Let's go. Trip. Go Silver, ready?
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. This is intercepted. Picked off by Edgerrin Cooper. Past midfield. Inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Packers. And that just adds to the start for this one. They walk down the field to get the touchdown, and then the defense joins the offensive party, Greg. Each side has scored a touchdown early on.
Yeah, and you just can't draw up a worse start than this, Mike. I mean, not only to allow the opposing team to go down and score on their first drive, but then to follow it up with a pick 6. You find yourself in a big hole here early. Do they have enough to dig their way out?
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Tank Bigsby. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. Into space. Down the sideline. Inside the 25. And he is gone. 72 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Oh, that is a duck on the kickoff. Not only doesn't it reach the landing zone, that's going to be spotted beyond the 40-yard line.
Close check. Here we go. Cut.
This drive will begin with a run by Lord. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. On play action, Love. This one is caught by Luke Musgrave. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Ready?
We'll go play action with Love. And that is incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
Ready?
They'll go. It's Lloyd. And he's not going anywhere. Stuck behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, "Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out?" And the coach was having none of it. He says, "No, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this first down."
And he'll take this one in. Saquon Barkley, touchdown Philadelphia. His second touchdown of this first half. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Here's Nixon on the return. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Check team. Hey, check mega. Ready, set, go.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
That one caught. That's Matthew Golden. Here's a 3rd and 10.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
From the gun, it's Love. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. This one's broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is 4th down. On 4th down, Daniel Wheelan is on to punt. Britton Covey deep for the Eagles. Looked like he was at a scene for a moment. Was taken down after a solid return. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the ground, Barkley to start the drive. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. 2nd and 10. To throw is Hurts. On the run to the right. Now he takes off. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a 1st down. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Now Hurts. They look underneath here for Barkley. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 13 more on that play. And quickly, another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Trimmer.
Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he's close to another 1st down. He's brought down just shy of the mark. It's a gain of 8.
That's not the type of play that's going to end up on a lot of end-of-the-season highlight reels, Mike. But listen, sometimes those little check-down crossers produce some positive plays. Stay ahead of the chains.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Oh, huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Packers are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down. So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game, force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away, and then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
No chance at all. He'll go down. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here as they'll stop with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. Here's Daniel Whelan now as he's on to punt for the second straight drop. On the return, it's Covey. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter. Second down throw for Hurts. He'll let this go for Goddard. That is caught. Still on the move. Inside the 10. And he will take this one in. 87 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Mike, I'm not sure how else to put it other than this is just a complete defensive breakdown. I mean, from where this ball was snapped, you simply have to just defend the end zone, and if they throw it short, come up and rally tackle. If they throw it in the end zone, high point the ball and knock it down. You cannot give up 6 points to end this half.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. On the handoff, this is Barkley. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Good, set.
On play action, here's Hurts. That's hard downfield by Smith. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Big-time play for Phillies. And even 30 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
They'll run the counter with Barkley. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Linebacker Isaiah McDuffie ends the play there. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and 9. Hurts. Forced out wide. Now he'll run it. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. His running backs had a really nice day. So in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Lucas Van Ness. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. This defense hitting their ears back, coming to get him again.
You find yourself trailing coming out of the halftime break. Your defense is going to start on the field. And, man, what a great way to get this half started. Keep this game within one possession, get the ball back to your offense, and see what they can do.
This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's go.
Now a run to begin the 4th quarter on 1st and 10. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
And the back.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 14-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That's to the left side and taken in by Golden.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
That one intercepted. Picked up by the safety, Reed Blankenship. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown.
So it's 3rd down, and just seems clear that he's just trying to do anything to keep the drive alive. But even though you're trying to keep the punt team off the field, you just can't be careless and reckless. And that's really what he ended up being, Mike. And defense takes advantage and takes it back to the house.
Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Oh, this ball is going to wind up nowhere close to the landing zone. Definite mishit there. This one's going to be spotted out beyond the 40.
Ultra.
Loves to throw on 1st and 10. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Moving to his left.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
From the gun on third down, it's Love. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down.
That's good for a Packers first down. A gain of 9 yards. And the Packer first down.
Back to throw is Love. Pushed out to his left. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down.
Jordan Love sacked. A 10-yard loss on the play. It's second down.
They'll come up now for second down.
Striker, 3-3. Strike, Smith, red. Ready?
And now he's not spiking it, it's a fake.
Some shades of Dan Marino in that vintage play of the fake spike touchdown, but in this case, wasn't nearly as deceptive and wasn't nearly as productive.
The crowd cranking it up another notch before third and long.
Blaster, 6. 60 red. 60 red. Field, black. Black clock. Set, top.
Now Love. Moving left. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
Jordan Love sacked. A loss of 2 yards. And it's fourth down.
Packers set to kick this one away.
For the Packers.
And we won't see a return here. This is going to be marked down inside the 15.
At their own 13-yard line.
They'll run it here with Saquon. And a nice job, able to dance away and get forward for a pickup for half dozen.
Walker. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3 at the 19-yard line.
Second down and 3.
Hey! Great, set. Nope.
They'll drop to throw. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. Hurts finding Smith and an Eagle. First down.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Delta, set. Trimmer. Delta.
I'll run up the middle with Barkley. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game. He's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
He'll let this go for Goddard. He's got it. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. So the Eagles use their first time out here as they'll stop with 25 seconds remaining on the clock. Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal. Now it's Hurts. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up second and goal.
Delta, set. Delta.
Throwing is Hurts. That one to the end zone, but incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And now it's third and goal.
Great, set. Delta.
Again, Hurts. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? Luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On fourth down, it's Jake Elliott time for the... Now a flip to the kicker. It's a fake. And that is a dunk. It's incomplete. What in the name of Gary Premier is that? They let the kicker try to throw it. It doesn't work out. It's a turnover on down. Love to throw it on first down. Rush to his left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Here we go. Left. Black. 95.
Back to the air. It's Love. Going for it all. That's hard. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
Hey,
they'll come up for first and 10.
Let's go now.
It's a gain of 32. First down, Green Bay.
Hey, check. Smith, rest. Cut.
Here we go. One final play. Headed left. So it's a win here for the Eagles. They proved much the best in this one.
In a city of spectacle and grandeur, the biggest show in town right now is right here, Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Green Bay Packers and the Las Vegas Raiders. Ready to get us started, and we're off and running in Las Vegas. Returnable from the 2. This makes it up to the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10.
Ready, set.
Hand off here to Lloyd. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Love now, off the play action. It's incomplete. Here's Marshawn Lloyd. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Love on 3rd and short. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jeremy Chin has got it. And the Raiders get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Now, we all know everybody wants to avoid an opening drive 3 now, partner, but given how that one just went, an opening drive punt probably doesn't seem too bad right now.
No, I think everybody on that sideline would co-sign, especially the quarterback. And you also now give life to this defense and their offense that runs on the field.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
Hey, Trip. Hey, we go, Simone. Hey, reload your set.
And the first carry here for Ashton Genty. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Heward, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Pass caught by Jack Bench. And they're going to haul it down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 on the 31-yard
And off to Jensen. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
1st and 10
In the red zone on 1st. This one's caught. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down.
Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders parlay the interception into points. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. So a touchdown on the board for Brock as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. It's Keyshawn Nixon with the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Trying the inside handoff to Lloyd. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. We've set it downs from 37.
Ready.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's 2nd down. Offense up to the line fast.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Now Love on the play fake. And this one is launched downfield. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Ready, set.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go.
On the give, it's Lloyd. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Packers 1st down.
1st down, and they go right back to it. It'll be a quality gain on the run, and that also brings us to the end of this quarter. So we're through one. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown.
Brendan McManus lining up for the extra point.
McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Trey Tucker to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Jency. And they get about 5 on that 1st down as he's sent out of bounds. So 5 still to go now on 2nd.
cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Trey Tucker makes the play. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing games.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
First down, Smith to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Second and 3 now.
Hey, trio left.
Smith to the air now. Fires right away, but incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And now it's third and short.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Here we go. 390%.
Smith's going to throw again. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing fourth down.
You know, these third and short situations, you rep them all the time. Snap after snap, rep after rep. You're expecting man-to-man coverage in that down and distance, and you're expecting to execute. At time on third and short, they can't get the job done.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Bronk. They're going for it, fourth and 3. Smith yet again. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Bronk, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense. One more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
He must be on the line, a yard at most. And that's my guy, Tonka Hemingway, there for the stop. And we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More from Allegiant Stadium coming up. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Set, ready. 60 red. Ready.
Going run again with Jacobs. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Tough one to attain through that hit. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Wheelan brought on to punt this away. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. And great special teams execution on that punt. It's inside the 10, reaches the 8. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Motioning him from the slot right. Smith on 1st down. Taking it on the slant by Besh. And he's going to have this up just a little bit shy of the 20. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Smith on 1st down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Another look for him, Brock, and hey, why not with the way he's playing so far? But this time, just couldn't hang on.
I think you'll see coordinators at times, Kate, get away from something that's working. I like that they go back to him. Make them defend him and stop him. They did that time. My hunch is they'll look for that receiver again today.
He's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short. And again, it's Smith. That finds Besh, complete. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Again, it's Smith to the air. That's taken in by Tucker. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run.
Another Raiders first down.
Shotgun give here to Gentry. He's still going at the 30. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Middle. Hey, it's a clip.
Working inside the red zone. He's going to score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take the lead just before halftime. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Carlson now to add one more. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Nixon now to return it. Good work so far. He's got room. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35.
At their own 33-yard line.
Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive. First down throw. Here's Love. Short pass brought in. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. The Packers take their first time out. Second down now. They need 7.
Brings up second and 7.
Love from the gun. As his target, that's Savion Williams. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
That's good.
Ultra.
First down.
22.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
He's back to throw. This is complete. It's Matthew Golden. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Timeout taken by the Packers. Their third and final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Now it's Brandon McManus to attempt this Packers field goal. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game. On now is McManus to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10. Smith setting the throw. Gets it quickly to Bowers. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On first down, Gentry. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Play fake. Here's Smith. And he's past the 25. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helps set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
From the red zone now. Throw is caught. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Offense to the line fast.
A gain of 7 brings up second and goal at the 1-yard line.
Smith back to throw. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders grow the lead coming out of halftime. Brock Bowers the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Nixon now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go. Ready.
They'll go from the gun with Roy. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And he'll give the Packers the first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Ready. 33. Yellow. Blue striker. Set. Cut.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. And down he goes. Raiders got him. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
Check. Come on. 38. Come on. Ready.
Shotgun now for Love. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Love on 3rd and short. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Packers football, and they know what they need to do, trailing here in the 4th. Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this.
Striker. 3-3.
Desperation time here. He's got his man. This is Kraft. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line.
Gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Packers first down.
Once more, it's Love. Kraft has it. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers now within 1 score in the 4th. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he can rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer? Nobody.
17.
We've got a good one here. They cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Tucker now on the return. And he takes the return out of bounds.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Smith. He had it for a moment but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it sets up second down. Coming left is Genty. And that's good for a few. It brings up third down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Here we go. 13 next.
Looking to throw. That's complete. Here's Thornton. They'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. First and 10 from the 43.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
49, flip it off, 49.
Man in motion here. On first down, here's Smith. He's throwing deep to the left side. Brought in inside the 20. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders now lead by 10.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. You could feel the swell of excitement. Whenever they take a deep shot, it's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders drive their lead to 11.
17.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
Nixon now to return it. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning.
Set, ready. Black, 95, cut.
Love now on first and 10. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Packers at a 2-score deficit. No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
Set, steal. Set, ready, 45, white. Ready.
Back to the air. Love. Able to find more here. He's going to get this up to about the 28. Very close to picking up that first down. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
3rd and 1.
Green set. Green set. Cut, cut.
Looking to throw it. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
You know, it's fascinating how those routes you run so many times in practice become a whole lot more difficult in the actual game. That was an important 3rd and short to convert. Very surprised to see that play fail.
And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on down.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, says you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
And this one does not go far.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Snowball.
Oh, Bronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's a Vegas first down.
That's good for a Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
They're going to pass it here. Put the body on the line for his team. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running.
13 more yards. That's another Raiders first down.
Again, it's Smith to the air. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked off by Xavier McKinney.
He was number 9, Xavier
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, it's intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. Lloyd running dead ahead. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. And here's the timeout with just 1 second left on the clock. So we're going to have one more play left in a game that's already decided. One final shot here. Trying to push deep downfield. They connect on the deep shot. And he has this to the opposing 35. So put this in the win column for the Raiders. They did their part, Brock, defending the home field, using that